Well, I've lived here 70 years, and I feel all right about living here. It's about the only place I ever lived. It's just a good place here. It's got a lot of scenery, and it's not much traffic, and it's just good people and everything. It's just a nice place to live.
If you get a real sunshiny day in the morning, when the sun's behind you, and you look across the valley towards the cross, it's a marvelous view. My wife and I made a trip out through the northeast to see the colors. I guess 78. It was pretty. I'm not going to discredit them at all, but we come home within 200 yards of our house, looked out across that valley, and it's as beautiful and pretty as it was any place else.
While most of Illinois is flat all the way to the horizon, southern Illinois has a bit of topography to it, and at its highest point sits the little town of Alto Pass.
These old steam engines come up through here then, and they had 3 or 4, they had always had about 3 engines hooked on, and then they had one down at Pomona. They kept a spare down there to push them over a lot of times where they had a little heavy load they couldn't get over, and they'd help push it over.
While hiking through Alto Pass, it is easy to imagine steam engines struggling up the grade, earning the town the nickname Alto Pass. As it turns out, the real reason behind the name Alto Pass comes from the town's reputation for enforcing its bigoted attitudes.
I hate to say it about my forefathers, but the ones that was here just didn't like Negro people at all. And I told you a while ago that I wanted to express the fact that that wasn't my opinion. It was my forefathers, and they just didn't let a Negro man or a Negro person come through town, and if they ever seen one on a train, it was bad for them.
Well, he got some names for guys riding freight trains through here, and these guys and kids get around and throw rocks at them, and they called it Alto Pass, so so they had to find a place to hide on them freight cars and places, so they wouldn't get hit. They'd throw anything they could get at them, see? And they wouldn't get off here. If they got off, they had to get off downtown, down the road somewhere.
Well, they did a lot of niggers in here. And if they caught one in here, they tortured him.
How did they do that?
They bunch of gang him and catch him. Beat the tar out of him. The niggers got called Alto Pass.
The trains are long gone now. They pull the rails right out of the ground and ship them out on trucks. The question remains if the attitudes have changed. According to Mr. Meadows, some blacks living in town were run out only a few years ago. Most of the people I spoke with expressed remorse about their hateful past. The only tangible evidence of change is a plaque bolted to a rock atop the highest cliff. It reads, "Our family dedicate these cliffs to all people, regardless of race, color, or creed, that they may enjoy the beauty, peace, and serenity which God has given us here." I can only hope that the children who play where the old depot once stood understand these words, take them to heart, and share the beauty of Alto Pass.